Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So I'm on boxingscene.com and I'm see they says Stiverne starts camp. Anthony Joshua is tailor made for me. That's what Stiverne says. Maybe he's saying that because, Anthony Joshua is very aggressive and he's not, you're not going to have to find him to get into a fight. He's going to be right there and he's going to be looking to be the aggressor and land the shots. All right. But let me go ahead and read these comments from Bermane Stiverne about what he had to say about this. Okay, so he says, well, let me find it. Okay, well, first let me read some comments, I guess, from Anthony Joshua. All right, Joshua is very much on board to get the fight with Stiverne. He actually said bring it on, and he wants to fight. He thinks that Stiverne meets all the criteria. I did a video on that yesterday, but he goes on to say about Joseph Parker. He says Parker is skillful and he'll be coming in undefeated. Joshua told Sky Sports News, Stiverne is skillful and he's already been at the top and he's only had one loss to the world champion, Deontay Wilder, and he's durable. People want to see me go the distance to see if I've got the stamina, so I think it fits that criteria. Yeah, this is what he said yesterday. All right, and I did a video on that already. Now, Stiverne says, I'm actually in camp right now, he told Sky Sports. Getting ready a little earlier would not hurt me. Better to stay ready than to get ready when I get a call. And that's what I'll always say. I'm glad he has that mentality. Plus, I know he's been down there at the heavyweight factory out in Florida, getting in shape the last few months here. Even when I didn't even hear he had a fight, or even when before he was even getting thrown, his name was getting thrown around for Anthony Joshua. I've seen clips of him down there in Florida, standing in the gym, sparring guys like Trevor Bryan and being down there in that gym getting good work. So he says everybody has been talking about the possibility to fight Joshua. That's option number one. I'm available and willing to fight. I know he's not even rated by the IBF. So last time they were saying that, he's not rated, so we can't fight him, but you never know with these rankings, man. I mean, a guy cannot be in the top 15 and then voila, he's in the top 15. I just seen it happen with Chris Arreola. Okay. Joshua's representatives have been going back and forth with promoter Don King, but I don't have any details about the conversation. The last conversation I had with Mr. King, I told him to make it happen. I have a desire to be a two-time heavyweight champion. All I'm waiting on is the call. I've got nothing but a surprise for Mr. Joshua. If that how he thinks I'm coming, Joshua is tailor-made for me. Chris Arreola was tailor-made for me. Joshua was tailor-made for me. Joshua doesn't move too much. He stays in front of his opponents. Then he goes on to say he's too stiff with too much muscle, not as smooth as a heavyweight should be. I'm not saying he's not good or downgrading what he's doing, but when he fights somebody who punches back, who can take a punch and is smart in the ring, it will be a huge problem for him. No, he hasn't been tested. He's still green. First and foremost, out of all the heavyweights out there, the only one I respect is Joshua, but in my opinion, he's still green. Hold on, let me read that. First and foremost, out of all the heavyweights out there, the only one I respect is Joshua, but in my opinion, he's still green. Wow, it's crazy. So you don't respect Deontay Wilder? I mean, he beat you. I don't know. And I know, they can say he was dehydrated, okay, but you got beat on fight night, man. We can't start pulling up the excuses, you know what I mean? But it's Stiverne, who am I to tell him who he should and shouldn't respect? I think there's a lot of guys out there at the heavyweight division to respect. But hey, he's the fighter, man. He doesn't have to respect anybody. He could do and say what he wants, just show up on fight night. But I'm just getting this out there. This isn't news. We've heard Bermane Stiverne's name be thrown around as possible opponent. But how do you feel about what he had to say about Joshua being too stiff, has too much muscles, he's standing right in front of you, he's tailor-made for me? How do you guys feel about that? Me, I'm not sure he's tailor-made for him. As far as the style of fight that Stiverne wants to fight, I guess he's tailor-made for that, because he's not going to move around. He's not going to fight off his back foot. He's going to stand right there. And Joshua, to me, is more of a guy that likes to slip punches more than moving around to evade punches. So, and I'm not saying one is better than the other. Just with him, he seems like the type that likes to slip a little bit rather than move around the ring. But he is an aggressive fighter. He is very aggressive. So maybe that's what Bermane Stiverne means, that he's aggressive and he thinks he'll be able to slip and move his head and evade some of Joshua punches while attacking and try to get on, get mid range or get right up on Joshua and let his barrage go. But you guys let me know what you think about this. I'm out.